My name's Greg Rubendahl. I'm the Director of Coaching for U8 to U11, and also brought in the performance analysis program to the club. Ballistic United started in 1968. It's one of the oldest clubs in California, one of the innovators within Northern California landscape, and it has approximately 30 competitive boys teams. Performance analysis, we use it specifically for player and coach education, looking at using our curriculum and how our vision on the way we want to play, how we want our players to perform at the different levels. Within each one of those areas, there's maybe different ways that the director uses the information for those age groups specifically. My age groups, it's specifically talking about more set play and static type of events, throw-ins, goal kicks, corners, that there's a set understanding that all players know, can see, and then can practice and rehearse on the training ground and in matches. In the middle age groups, the U12s through U14s, it's a little bit more team tactics and understanding, as well as with our U14 team, we use it for specific individual player evaluations because it's a very high level team. This particular platform and the ability to film the games, break them down, bring the team into a lecture room and break it, I think has been phenomenal for not only our coaches but our players in terms of understanding what we want the coaches to be expressing, because we have a very specific way that we're looking to play the game, and this allows us to make the curriculum that we all have on paper. It makes it visual so that we're all on the same page and we're going through. So we also use it in coach education as well within our coach staff meetings, and we're talking about our vision and how we want to improve in certain areas. That allows us to educate the coaches in exactly what we'd like to see and how we want to see it in real game situations, not just on a tactics board. I think the players, specifically giving them the ability to watch themselves in action, is of primary importance. This allows them to see the in-match application of these skills, and so this allows them to kind of engage as they go forward. With the youngest ages, it's always a little bit more challenging because they're young, so you have to keep it very tight in terms of how you educate them and what you want them to focus on. But even for players as young as 8, 9 years old, they were getting a lot out of the video sessions because they were able to see it and apply it very quickly. Parents are linked, because we upload the entire games, they're linked to actually view the games, and many of the parents actually watch the games with their kids just as a fun social activity between the two. When we have our video sessions with the teams, especially with the young ones, with all teams, we encourage the parents to stick around and listen to the chalk talk. This allows them into the coach's brain a little bit more by inviting them into the training session where we go over the video, so that now that they can reinforce what we're teaching to the children. I think every parent and every player within the club has now the ability not just to record a video game from an advantage point, but now to break up the video in youth amateur matches, which is unparalleled to any club, definitely in Northern California, but I would venture to say much, much farther than that. It gives you a competitive edge. It's an excellent tool to market to your community as well as other communities on what we are really doing here, which is educating kids in football, but also in how they're maintaining themselves and their discipline and things like that. So I think Performa has allowed the club to take the next step to be on cutting edge, and this is something that every club in America should aspire to have within their program, because it facilitates the educational process.